What's up, sports fans? How you doing? This is Kendrick, the sports guy with TFG Sports Media. We're going to do a little bit more live. We're talking NBA All-Star Weekend tonight. We got the skills challenge. We got the three-point shootout. And we got the slam dunk contest. I think a lot of us are kind of over that. I'm over the slam dunk contest, but I'm looking forward to watching the three-point challenge, three-point shootout, and the uh, another three-point shootout that's making its appearance. We got Golden State Warriors NBA all-time leading three-point shooter Stephen Curry versus the WNBA three-point record holder Sabrina Ionescu. They're going to have a challenge. They're going to get it on. It's going on tonight. It's NBA All-Star Weekend in Indianapolis. They already had the HBCU game that's going on NBA TV right now, but the Saturday night festivities start at 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern time on TNT. Again, we got the skills challenge, three-point shootout, and the slam dunk contest, which I'm like, man, I can really care less. I think we've seen all the dunks. We've seen everything that we can see when it comes to that. As far as who's in the three-point contestants, we got Malik Beasley from the Milwaukee Bucks, my hometown, by the way. Jalen Brunson from the Knicks, Tyrese Halliburton from the Pacers, Damian Lillard, who is the defending champion. Miss Toria, how you doing? That's what I want to see, the three-point contest. Not interested in too much slam dunk, not interested. I think a lot of people feeling that way, Miss Toria. Appreciate you tuning in. We got Lauri Markkanen from the Jazz, who will participate in the three-point shootout. Donovan Mitchell from the Cavs, and Karl Anthony Towns from the Timberwolves, who is probably one of the more taller participants. You know, he's around 7 foot. Obviously, Dirk Nowitzki is one that comes to mind when you talk about as far as tall competitors to compete in the three-point shootout, because Dirk was 7 foot himself. But that's what he did. As far as the slam dunk contest, it's only 4 contestants. We got the defending champ coming back, who I thought put on a hell of a show last year, Mac McClung. He's in the G League. I actually was following him on YouTube. If you don't know who this young fella is, Google him, or you can Google him, or matter of fact, search him on YouTube. He was doing some dunks before he was even found last year. But Mac McClung is coming back to defend his championship. Then we got Jaylen Brown from the Celtics, Jaime Jaquez Jr. from the Heat, and Jacob Toppin from the Knicks. Those are the 4 contestants in the slam dunk competition. And again, that other big three-point contest we got the Warriors' Stephen Curry versus Sabrina Ionescu. So again, that's what's on tap tonight. But outside of that, what's going on in the sports world? Had a celebrity game last night, by the way, and Dallas Cowboys pass rusher superstar Michael Parsons won the MVP. He went for 37 points, 16 rebounds, 4 steals. Yeah, I didn't know the young fella could ball like that, but he did his thing. He balled out. And allegedly, supposedly, on Thursday when they was doing their practice, that supposedly he crossed over old Stephen A. Smith and made him sprain his ankle. But Stephen A. said he slipped, and that's the story, sticking to it. If you haven't saw my story, go check it out. I posted that story on TFG Sports Media right here, so you can check that out as well. We did have the death of a legendary basketball coach reported this morning, Lefty Driesell, who coached 4 different Division I schools. You probably most know him from coaching Maryland. He passed away this morning, according to his son, at the age of 92 at his home in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And also, you probably remember Lefty Driesell because he coached probably would have been the guy that rivaled Michael Jordan when it came to playing in the NBA as far as talent-wise, Len Bias. If you don't know who Len Bias is, he was one of the most talented young men to play in the ACC. He was one of the most talented cats to ever step on the basketball court. He was drafted by the Boston Celtics. I believe it was in 1986, if I'm not mistaken. First rounder, and he ended up being found dead that night of the draft, or the next morning, of an overdose from cocaine. So Lefty Drizel was his coach, and again, Len Bias was one of those guys that would have rivaled Michael Jordan when it comes to playing at that next level. And I believe he would have been right there with MJ. So again, Lefty Drizel passed away at the age of 92. What else going on in sports? It's kind of quiet today. You know, the Super Bowl is over now. We're done with the NFL. They're gonna start their combine is gonna start in another week or two. We got baseball starting spring training. It seemed like baseball, the Rangers just won the World Series. Feel like a month ago, but that was back in what, November, early November, late October. Well, spring training has started for the Major League Baseball, and we'll be getting ready for that coming up the end of March. So it's all right around the corner, man. Then we got a new football league coming, UFL, United Football League. That is the league that Dwayne Johnson, actually, he and a group of investors bought from the XFL. It's a combination of the XFL and USFL. They're gonna release their schedule, I believe, sometime in the next week or so, as far as rules and all that stuff. So even though the NFL is done, which the NFL is never done, you're gonna start here and talk about free agency. You got deadlines that you got to sign certain players come the first week of March, or for a salary cap issue. So NFL season, even though the Super Bowl is done, you're never going to really stop talking about it. Speaking of the Super Bowl, that tragedy that happened in Kansas City on Wednesday, I believe, the Super Bowl parade where you had these gunmen act a damn ass, and just from what the reports are, that it was a couple of people got into a disagreement, and it ended up ending in gunfire, where over 21 people were injured. One person lost their life, a young woman who was a local DJ. Lisa Lopez Galvin was her name. She lost her, excuse me, she lost her life. So right now they do have two juveniles in custody, and then one adult. So we won't know those juveniles' name, but obviously they got enough evidence to maybe charge them with something. Miss Toria says, that's when I was going to the games. Lynn was one of our council women's nephew. Okay. She raised him. Then she went on to become mayor of Baltimore. It was really sad he died back then. He could have been great in the NBA. And that's right, Toria. Again, if you haven't watched it, man, they got a 30 for 30 series on Lynn Bias on ESPN. If you got ESPN on demand and you got 30 for 30, go check it out. And I remember watching Lynn Bias in college. I'm an MJ guy, but I definitely appreciate great players, and Lynn Bias was that dude. When you talk about, he had it all: 6'8", could shoot, could defend, could rebound. He was that dude, man. And it was just a unfortunate tragedy, man. Such a young man had his whole life ahead of him, and that really kind of changed the fortunes of the Celtics too. When you think about it, because they were going to pass the torch. Larry Bird had at that time had only been there 5-6 years, but probably Len Bias was going to be that guy for the Celtics, and that kind of set them that franchise back a few years with losing Len Bias. So definitely, if you get a chance, go check out 30 for 30 on. I believe it's 30 for 30. Check it out on Len Bias. Really, really sad. Really, really talented young man, but a sad tragedy at the end. And it just, drugs. Drugs is, we have some triumph stories of athletes overcoming their drug habits, but we got a whole lot more that couldn't overcome it, and so hate that happened. So that's what's going on in sports, man. I'm just going to be doing, now that I can just pop up and go live vertical. They're gonna start rolling these in shorts now on YouTube. It's a new tool that us creators have, and I'm definitely going to be utilizing it a little bit more. Just pop it in, just talking my talk. It ain't gonna be nothing scripted. Just gonna go off the dome. Again, I'm probably gonna come back and see if anybody want to talk about this slam dunk and 3-point shootout contest later on. Because again, all that starts on TNT at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central Time. So you can check that out if you're looking for something to watch tonight. Again, so because sports is pretty much a wrap. Well, no, it ain't a wrap, because now the NBA is getting ready to get into that second season to see who's jockeying for position. And we're gonna see will the Nuggets be able to defend their title? Will they go back to back? We don't know. Then college basketball is in full swing, about to get into these conference tournaments, about to start in about a week or two. And so we got a lot going. We still got a lot going on. So always keep it locked here to TFG Sports Media. If you haven't, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. That's very important. So you'll be alerted when we go live, when I post new videos over that. And then go watch some of the content. I'm this close to being monetized. I need you guys to help me out. Watch that content. Share the content that's posted. I try to give you the latest, up-to-date breaking news on whatever's happening. Speaking of which, Tiger Woods, I forgot to mention him. Yeah, he had to withdraw from the Genesis Invitational on yesterday because of illness. It wasn't because of any physical situation. I thought it was physical because he was having back spasms on Thursday, but he was able to play through that. He was fine, but he had to withdraw from because of illness on yesterday from his own tournament. He actually hosts that tournament, Genesis Invitational. And if you don't know, this is the same tournament. I want to say, what was it, 2021, when he had that horrible wreck. This was that same tournament. Yeah, that was 2021. Yeah, that was 2021. Miss Toria says, "I'll see you then. My favorite time of year in sports is basketball all the time." And yeah, I know, Miss Toria. I know you are a Lakers fan. You know, I remember. I got you. You know, I know he never been really right since that wreck. Yeah. You know, it's funny. Somebody commented on the video I posted on Kendrick Sports Hustle, I believe. Again, you can follow. You can make sure you subscribe to my other YouTube channel as well, Kendrick Sports Hustle. Check me out over there as well. I'm at over 1,000 there, but I need the watch hours. But someone commented and said, "Oh, don't be spreading misinformation. Uh, it wasn't physical. He had an illness." And then I went and looked back. I went and looked at what I posted, my voiceover, and I said it was illness. So that tells me that this commenter who I responded to, I actually said that in my segment. I said, I guess you didn't listen. And I just said, geez. And then I went back and responded again to him and added him. I said, that tells me right there that you didn't even listen nor watch the segment that I posted. So that tells me a lot of times when people comment on the videos and stuff we post, either they don't, listening is fundamental. A lot of times people don't really listen to the track. They just read the headline that we use, and then they make their comment off of that rather than watching the whole segment or the whole story that was posted. So yeah, I had to get at him. I added him and said, yeah, that tells me, sir, that you did not listen nor watch the segment that I posted. So if you're gonna comment, at least watch the segment first before you insinuate that I was spreading misinformation, sir. If you watch this short or watch this live, I can't remember his name, but sir, if you next time just watch it. But we cool though. We cool. It's all love. Yeah, just make sure you watch. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna jump off of here. It's about to be what, 4:30. Uh, if my man Lee Black is going live, you can catch me there on Real Talk for Real Men at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time in about an hour and a half. I think he's going live tonight. I think we're going to be doing something fun. But check him out, Lee Black. You can check him out through the TFG network as well. I'm a part of that network with TFG Sports Media. You can check him out at TFG Ratchet, as well as Real Talk for Real Men, as well as we got other shows in the TFG Media Group, His and Hers, Black Hollywood Report, uh, Ego with Vanessa Black. Those are just a few that I can remember off the top of my head. But go check out the TFG Media Group. Oh, Real Estate Insider. You got to check him out. He's take you through celebrity homes. Lamb Levity. Check out all that. We got something for everybody. So again, go YouTube search, put TFG Media, TFG Sports Media, TFG Ratchet, TFG His and Hers, the Black Hollywood Report, Real Estate Insider, all that. It's something for everybody. So go subscribe, go check out some of the stories, and I believe it's something for everybody. You really enjoy it. So anyway, I'm Kendrick, the sports guy. You'll probably see me pop up again here in about a couple of hours. So you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday, but keep it locked here TFG Sports Media for all your latest. And TFG Tonight. Thank you, Miss Toria. Yeah, definitely TFG Tonight. Make sure you go subscribe to that. All you got to do is type it in the search window. TFG Tonight with host Brenton Haynes, myself, Lee Black, and Devin Devine on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Check it out. Check out all the other shows on TFG as well. So again, I'm Kendrick, the Sports Guy. Salute. I'll see you in a little bit. And I'm going to check out this a little bit of this. Matter of fact, I'm watching some college basketball. So I'm going to look at this a little bit of this college basketball. And I'll get back with you on the other side. All right, I'm out. Peace.